Hey everybody, Austin Falingo here again. So now we're going to add, now the progressions are going to get a little bit more in depth. So this is a very, very popular progression in both jazz and pop, or lots of commercial music. And I'm going to show you a way that I like to play it, right? So the progression is 1-6-2-5, 1-6 minor 2-5. Like I mentioned, you'll instantly, probably, recognize it and think of 100 songs here. But we're in the key of F, right? And rather than just doing a big old F major 7 like that, I'm going to break it down into this, which is an F6 with an F6 with a C in the bass, right? And here's the reason why, is because now we're going to use this new D minor like this, right? Which pretty much looks just like a G7th. We covered this in, I think, the first lesson, but without the G root, just the D. And we're just going to strum the inner 4 strings. And then now we're going to introduce a new chord, which is G minor 7 like this, right? And what we're doing is, I'll explain them in a second, but we're muting, that A string again, which is pretty common in a lot of these chords, and then a C7th like that. So we have except for this chord, we're pretty much just concentrating on the inside 4 strings, right? So here's your F6, and you have 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 5th string. Or I'm sorry, you have 2nd finger, 3rd fret, 5th string, and then you have 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 4th string, right? There's your 5th, there's your root. Then with your 1st finger, you have your 3rd, or the A note, and that's 2nd fret, 3rd string. And then the 6th, which is the D note, is on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, right? Nice, clean, easy sounding major chord. So F6 with a C in the bass. So our next chord is a D minor 7th, but rather than playing it like this, like we did in the past, we're going to play it like this. Right? So we have, pretty much what I do is I do a mini bar on the first 4 strings, right? And then what you do is you put your 3rd here on the root, on 5th string, 5th fret, and then you skip one, and then your pinky on the 5th fret of the 3rd string, that grabs the flat 7. So you have root, flat 3rd, flat 7, root. So we have and sometimes too, when you practice these, I would recommend just, do them in chunks, just right? Right, so there's your D minor 7th, and now G minor 7, right? Root, flat 7, flat 3rd, 5th, and then it's, 2nd finger, 3rd fret, 6th string, mute the 5th string, and then with your 3rd, you do a mini bar on 4, 3, and 2 strings with your 3rd finger. And then there's our C7th, right? So here's a C. And what you want to do is you take your pinky and put it on the flat 7 of the B flat note, 3rd string, 3rd fret. So all together we have right, and this is also a split bar, meaning each chord gets 2 beats. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now let's head to the next lesson where we could practice this with some tracks.